After a beautiful and warm start to the weekend, a big cool down is on the way today. But early this morning, it's not necessarily cool. In fact, it's seasonable, if not a degree or two above average for this time of year, sitting in the 50s from the Santa Clara Valley to our inland communities and all the way to the North Bay. Well, you might see a couple of upper 40s in the North Bay, but either way, it is within a degree or two of normal, if not above average for this time of year. But do not expect the above average conditions to stick around for much longer than this morning, because by the afternoon, you are going to really feel a cool down. In fact, you might even be about 20 degrees cooler today compared to yesterday. Yesterday, we were in the 80s and 90s. Today, you'll be lucky to reach the 70s across our inland communities. Upper 60s to low 70s from the Santa Clara Valley to the inland East Bay, all the way up to the North Bay. Those highs are only going to be in the mid 60s as the onshore flow is going to take hold. Those windier conditions are going to arrive today, but it's not necessarily going to be any cloudier today. In fact, we'll actually be seeing a lot of sunshine throughout this afternoon before the potential for rain arrives later tonight. And that chance for rain will arrive overnight and into early Monday morning along a frontal boundary. But you notice as it pushes farther south over the bay, it kind of fizzles out. It dissipates. A lot drier air as it pushes south. So we really aren't expecting all too much heavy rainfall, but we'll take whatever rain we can get this time of year. That rain is going to continue again along with some breezier conditions. That's going to pick up tomorrow, but tomorrow no rain. The rain arrives overnight and those breezy conditions along with rainy conditions to kick off the upcoming week. Breaking down the exact timing again, most of today is going to be sunny, maybe a little bit of fog lingering across our South Bay communities, but that's really going to be it. Really not too much to worry about until overnight tonight. That's when the rain will be arriving to our North Bay communities, pushing south over the entirety of the Bay Area, but really it's not going to be heavy rainfall. I would still suggest giving yourself an extra couple of minutes on the roads to kick off the day Monday, but other than that, it's not going to be too impressive. A couple of hundredths of an inch maximum, maybe a couple of tenths of an inch across our North Bay. It will quickly push by the late morning and early afternoon hours, and although an isolated shower or two is possible Monday afternoon and evening, it's going to be a lot drier on the back end of this system. You still can't rule out an isolated shower early Tuesday as well, but those maximum rainfall totals are nothing to write home about. No flooding concerns, and we'll be lucky to get a tenth of an inch picked up across most of the bay. What's also good news is not only some rain, but also a little bit of snow, maybe an inch to 2 inches of snow across the highest elevations of the Sierra, as the storm system is definitely going to be packing a punch across northern California. But again, the further south it goes, the drier it gets. So we'll be looking at a little bit of action, but quickly departing into Tuesday. By the time that we step out Wednesday and into Thursday, we will be right back to normal for this time of year, right back into the mid to upper 70s to low 80s. So honestly, it is really not going to be anything too impressive over the next 7 days. It is going to be a pretty quick cool down that's going to arrive into early next week, and it's going to quickly warm right back up by mid to late next week. Those temperatures getting right back into the 70s around the bay. So grab an umbrella and grab a warmer jacket to kick off the week, but you're not going to need it much longer than Monday and maybe into early Tuesday.